Among the 14 early enrollees that we got to talk to on National Signing Day was Kourt Williams, one of the California guys, and I'm writing a thing about all these West Coast guys that Ohio State has in this class. Stephen, you and I both talked with Kourt Williams a little bit. The first thing is, like, what's he going to play? Because everybody talked about him like being recruited to play the bullet position, which then didn't really exist this year. Did you get a sense of how you think this might shake out for him? I did, but I'll let you start talking.
Yeah, right now he's a safety. Like, that's just, like, he said that, like, flat out, I am a safety. But, like, in the way that, like, to your point, the way that they recruited him in the conversations he was having, and then watching the defense last year, I asked him, like, who are you on that 11-man defense last year? And he said flat out, I'm Pete Werner. So basically, he's an outside linebacker who has the ability to guard tight ends, but also at times be a regular linebacker and, chase the ball, see ball, get ball. That's what he is. It's not a hybrid of a safety and an outside line. No, it's an outside linebacker with the ability to guard tight ends, which is what outside linebackers do sometimes anyway.
So they only have one safety in this defense right now. It's the deep safety that Jordan Fuller played this past year that Josh Proctor will play next year. And I was like, could you, like, be a deep safety like Jordan Fuller? And he was like, I'll do whatever they ask me to do. But he has... I thought I noticed he's got a little bit of a neck. Yeah. He's got a little bit of a Pete Werner neck. He has a linebacker's neck. He does not look like a safety. So we have banned the bullet word because it's so stupid. But the issue last year with talking about the bullet position was they were moving guys. They were taking an outside linebacker like Pete Werner, and is he a bullet now? They were taking a safety like Brendan White, and is he a bullet now? Kourt Williams is at the top of the list of now they're recruiting to this position. So whatever we call it, he is not going to wind up being a deep safety playing center field in this single high safety defense. He's going to be a guy who is up playing the run, who is up covering some tight ends and doing that kind of thing. But I want to say this about Kourt Williams. Man, that guy has got it together. Like I said, he's one of these guys. So many guys come in with plans. If you said, like, what is the next 3 or 4 years of your life going to look like? I think Kourt Williams could flip out a folder and be like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. He was open to the idea of leaving California and coming to Ohio State. He is ridiculously mature. I always like when you talk to these young guys for the first time, like you kind of ask like a bad question, and they sort of look at you like, I don't understand your question, weird old man. And I'm like, I respect that because, like, you're not just, like, going along with it because you have to answer it. It's like you're asking me to ask a better question. Not that he did that really, but, like, it was just like, hey, this guy's got a little thing. And I think people have said that during his recruitment. I said, do you want to be a captain here? He was like, yes. So, like, Kourt Williams is going to be like, I mean, he's like one of these, like, Raekwon McMillan, Tough Borland, like, I'm in charge of the defense kind of guys, and I just don't think he's going to do that from center field. I think he's going to do it basically as a linebacker. And I liked him. I like him. I like him. I like Kourt Williams.
And to your point, Ryan Day said that on early signing period that like he had talked with Kourt Williams about like he could be a captain. That's like a real thing for him. And to the point of the California thing, he wanted to leave. He actually didn't want to stay. Now obviously like California schools got a lot going on with the recruiting and their organizations right now, but he wanted to leave California. He wanted to get out on his own and do exactly what he's doing. Whether that was Ohio State or anywhere else, obviously he chose Ohio State. But yeah, he does. Like of all the kids we talked to today, he's one of those guys that is I'm not gonna say smarter, but like it's clearly like is sure of himself and what he wants to do, not just in football but out of football as well.
He's more mature than you. He's 18. I mean, really, look at you. You're a mess. You're 26. When's your birthday?
I'm 25 and my birthday's in May.
Yeah. You called yourself almost 26 though on the podcast. You forgot how old you were. Kourt Williams would never forget how old he is. Kourt Williams, I like that guy. You'll like him too. Steve and Doug. See you later at cleveland.com.